Welcome everybody back to boostinmotion, guys, and today I'm doing the unveiling of the Naviks Android and Apple CarPlay unit for the Q50 and Q60 platform. But before I get into the video, guys, please, you can go to their link below to their website and also their IG. Definitely go show them some love. I know that I've been a knucklehead to them and they probably very upset with me for taking so long to bring out this video. So I just wanted to show my support and love to these guys. I appreciate them very much. Otherwise than that, guys, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, so let's get into it. So I just want to give you a few disclaimers. I'm using an Android, so sorry guys, I do not have an iPhone. The iPhone, I would say right now in this video, is better for this setup because it's wireless. Right now my Android, I'm still plugged in. I have to use a harness to plug into Android Auto, so that's unfortunate. And a few other disclaimers. Yeah, just enjoy. Now guys, so they installed this unit for me, so this won't be a DIY video. Everything's up and running. I have extensive time with this and seat time with it. Now, like I stated, I do have an Android, so I do have to use a plug to plug it in. This is my own USB, but there will be a connection that it will have installed with the kit, and you can plug your USB with it so you can make it nice and long. Now, you have to download Android Auto on your phone, your Android, also on your iPhone too if it's for a CarPlay, whatever. Plug it in, boom. The car's gonna start the phone's gonna start setting itself up. Notifications are gonna pop up. Google Assistant, blah 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 blah. And pretty much after that, you know, you just close the phone, turn it off. Now, right now, I have the GPS on. The Bluetooth isn't on, and I'm just gonna turn the phone off. Now, for you to be able to get to the settings, this is what you're gonna have to do. There's gonna be you're gonna go to your radio or your regular audio. You're gonna have to go to auxiliary. Now, you're not going to do auxiliary on here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Alright. You're not going to do auxiliary on this. Right? Because if you do auxiliary on this, nothing's going to really happen. Really. Like, it's still, you won't be able to use the joystick. Now, let me back this out a little bit so I can show you guys. For you to be able to go through the stuff up here, this isn't touchscreen anymore, unfortunately. You have to use this little joystick at the bottom right here. The joystick that we barely ever use to rotate and stuff. This one right here. And alright then guys, so now take a look. So now that I have everything on the digital screen, I'm just going to go through some of the options. You also have the Apple CarPlay, your phone, different apps that you could download on your phone that transfer over to the top screen. And once again, you can also switch back to climate, switch back to the regular stock map by just pressing the regular buttons for auxiliary and everything like that. It's really easy, and it's easy to get back there. But, you know, at the end of the day, I just wanted to show you guys the example of how it's going. So now let's continue. Well, Waze has popped up because I already have Waze downloaded, whatever the case might be. Now, there's a few different ways on moving around this screen because this isn't touchscreen anymore. What you're gonna have to use is your little joystick right here. This one right here. This little joystick rotates, and when it rotates, you can move the options around, or you can move, you know, just slide the joystick around. Now that's one way of doing it. The other way of getting to it is pressing these little buttons that we never use down here, these ones that don't ever exist, these ones. You press this to auxiliary. So let me just briefly show back onto it, and you go to auxiliary. Boom, there it goes. Now, once it's on auxiliary, once again, you can still move it around. And if you don't want that to be on the screen anymore, you just press menu back so it could turn to normal, and you can still use the top menu. Now, okay, let's talk about a few things that we can do here. Okay, let me just jump into it a little bit more. Once this is plugged in, you can still play music and audio off of here once it's plugged in. So it won't be through the Bluetooth of the car anymore. It'll actually be through the app. And you can also connect the Bluetooth to the Naviks device too, if you want to play stuff through there. But anyways, let me just show you that. See how the sound title comes up at the top? Alright. and I press pause through the app itself. I mean through the Android if I want to, or I could have did it on my phone, which is pretty cool. So anyway, let's back that up. All right, let's go back to Waze now. I'm gonna try to make this. Now this has a basic search button. I want to be able to zoom in for you guys really good. So just bear with me, guys. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try to do all this good on video. Okay. All right. Press on search, and it's gonna pop up your keyboard on your phone if you want to, and then you can put in. You can either type it in here, and it pops up there, which is pretty good. I like that part. All right. Or you can do it through the keyboard. Remember that little joystick that's down here, you can move that around. I'm not doing that way because that's going to take way too long. All right, now let's move to, you have some of your basic apps, like I have Audible. I have Audible on here, and there's different selections. I can go through my readings now. It's going to start downloading some of those, not downloading to there, but it's going to start, I could choose to play what I already have on my phone. Once again, I don't have to hold the phone. I can do this a lot through the app. And the joystick down here, because the joystick moves everything around. I can make phone calls. And I can go through my call history, my contacts. This is all how you choose to set up your Android Auto, which one it has access to. But I'm just going through some of the names. Back then, I can call them. Let me see if I can call one of my voicemails here or something like that. Let me see. Okay, call 411. Let me call 411. Wait, I don't want to talk to 411. Let me hang up on them. All right. All right, let me just zoom in a little bit more. Customer service. Customer care. Let me call customer care. So now it's calling
T-Mobile. Para español, marque asterisco.
Alright, so a few more other things that I'm going to end up doing is I can press the back button on the keypad. Now, there's going to be different options you can go through, which we already covered. I can go to different podcasts, whatever apps you choose to download for your Android Auto. This is Google Maps popping up, and I can use Google Maps too. Very easy, whatever the case might be. But also, when you press down on this button, there's a button that you press down on right here, right? When you press and hold it, Google Assistant's gonna come up.
When it's safe, you'll first need to tap the notification. Then you can use the Google Assistant while driving.
Okay, Google, please take me to the closest Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, Dunkin'.
And it's gonna show me and try to direct me on which way to go. Now, on my Android Auto, I have it that I have to press the notification, but if you don't have the notification up, or if you're moving, you don't have to press the notification on your phone. You can just literally just be completely hands-free, which is really good. And then, you know, you could just press the button down here again, and it'll take me to it. And it'll give me the direction that I need, which is pretty good. I like that about it. So there's different things, little tips and features and stuff that I definitely do like about it. I really just wanted it for the Waze because I just want to be able to plug it in and go. You know, that's honestly why I wanted to do it. I needed it for the Waze. You can still zoom in and out with the regular joystick like you would regularly do and everything like that, which is pretty good. I really do like that feature about it. Press back. All right, what else can I look at? And there's other stuff that you can add up. There's settings you can go through for it itself. But what we're gonna do next is I want to unplug it. Once we unplug it, it's gonna turn back normal. And this is gonna be the normal screen. Now, with this normal screen is where you guys are gonna get the things you want to get, such as that's Android Auto. When you plug it in, it'll automatically pop up. This is the CarPlay. This is gonna be for iPhones, which is way easier because it's wireless. Then you have the Bluetooth, at which you can connect. I could connect my phone through Bluetooth, which is pretty good, and then I could play music. But you connect it through Bluetooth so that you can use the phone part. So that's really important. If you don't connect this through Bluetooth, you won't be able to use the phone and make phone calls. So that's one of the things you have to do. You could also set it up if you wanted to auto connect or auto answer, whatever the case might be. Okay, and you also have music, where this is pretty much kind of, you can plug in a USB. That's if you're not gonna plug the Android phone in. You can actually use the USB part, like take your own USB and plug it into that. So you can, it's kind of like having an external storage, so you can play music rather than having to plug your phone in and play music, if you guys know what I'm trying to say. But most people like to use maybe different Kindles or Amazon Music or Rhapsody, or just those different music apps. So that's just in case, but nobody really puts music on USBs anymore. And finally, you have video. This is when you can download movies and also put on the USB and plug it in too, so you can watch the movies up here. I haven't been able to get this to screen mirror yet with my iPhone, my Android. I really want an iPhone, so that is a little bit upsetting. So I'm still trying to learn that. But as of this moment, some people are gonna ask, well, can you get YouTube up on CarPlay? On Android Auto. As of right now, I don't know how to be able to get it up on here, because most of the features don't allow me to do that yet. It's not necessarily Naviks, but that's just how YouTube has itself set up. They don't want you playing their video while you're in motion, pretty much, at all, like, period. Or they don't want their apps with it. So I've learned that. So, but otherwise than that, let me just zoom it back out a little bit, because I gave you guys just like a brief estimate. Now, you guys have been waiting on this video for such a long time, and you honestly would want me to tell you, should you get this? For what it's worth, I would say it does what I needed to get done. I wanted waves up on here. I wanted waves up on here because it was, very important for me to get waves. That's it's telling me to avoid tolls. Why am I avoiding tolls? But I really wanted waves to be able to pop up for me, and it was just very, very important. Because you might want to do some spirited driving, and I wouldn't want to have my phone up on the dash or anything like that. I just wanted it here, one-time shot. But everything else that it does, I'm pretty much happy with it. The Amazon Music part. There's a few other apps that I haven't downloaded or tried to like mess with yet, but for what it's worth, what it has right now, I'm pretty happy with it. And if you guys wanted to continue and maybe purchase this, definitely look into it. This could definitely be the upgrade that people needed for their 2014 to 2019 Q50s. This should also apply for the Q60s from 2017 to 2019 also. And it's also maybe to apply to a range of Infiniti vehicles with this infotainment. So Naviks is one of the companies out there that came out with the solution, and I would give them, through my experience, because I didn't install it, but dealing with it and hanging with it and the few glitches that they fixed or whatever, I would give this system 8 out of 10. Definitely 8 out of 10. Yes, it's only going based off the brain of this, so that's how it really runs, off the brain of this. So it can only go as fast as this brain is set up, or whatever the case might be. So shout out to Naviks. Check the company out. Check the links below. Check the links above to their videos and everything like that. They're a great company. These guys are really, I would say, nerds, engineers about these things. I definitely want to shout them out in this video, and I appreciate them taking the time out to test this unit on my car and being very patient with me with my busy schedule and their busy schedule too. So otherwise than that, guys, if you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, share, like, subscribe, whatever you got to do. I appreciate this very much. Also add Naviks on their YouTube too, and Naviks at their Instagram, and also boostinmotion at IG and Facebook. Also, you can send me an email at boostinmotion@gmail.com. Otherwise than that, guys, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you, guys. Have a good day. Oh no, my hands. Ah!